Quick update on the Boss 429 1970 Mustang. Been a mess. I ran into some body work. They had Bondo and everything basically, so I had to cut most of the stuff out and redo most of this stuff. That's going to be in another video. The unforeseen show about a body work that you never know what you're going to come across. All this was cut out. Whoever did the work before, they cut some of it and they bondoed the rest of it. So I had to cut out, put new panels in here. This whole area was cut out. But just trying to figure out, make sure there's no dents and dings in these panels are the main thing, because this car has to be perfect. If you look at this, you see the different areas. It's got so much paint on it. And now I'm trying to match it before. I'm trying to match all the levels. Didn't want to strip everything completely off if I didn't have to, because they actually did a pretty good job on the paint work. So their previous paint work shows me where some of the body work is that needs to be done. If you use a straight edge. Use something like this, you can find most of the spots. You go over it with the DA, you'll never find it, because the DA falls into like the dings and some of the dents are there. But everything has been straight edge across. Like I said, that'll be in another video, because that's just a whole another 2-3 days worth of care and love. But you find it, it's one of the last dents I gotta do. Everything's by hand. Everything's by feel. You don't need eyes to see body work. You need a good feeling touch, and you need an imagination. You do not need eyes to do body work. Figure that out. So I'm watching the way that the edges feather on this body work. You see it's starting to feather. Got a straight edge, so you got to equally put everything in, or else you're gonna get a ding. You stop and you feel it. I can tell my bondo's still high in certain spots. I can see it starting to feather here. So I want to bring my whole thing over the edge, bring it back into the side where it's kind of higher. This is almost therapeutic considering all the stuff that's going on in life. These are one times where you could just kind of do your work and do your mental at the same time. Some people don't have time to take out and go sit down and talk to somebody. Sometimes you need to conclude your work and your mental together. Sometimes it can be detrimental too. Starting to feather. See it's falling into these spots here. I'm gonna work on that a little bit and we're gonna get right back. But the rest of the car is primered. I might send another coat of primer over it for shits and giggles. But I know my body work is damn near perfect on the rest of the car.
We'll see.